Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another free Britney reading. This time it's on the feud, or alleged feud, between Britney Jean Spears, the queen of pop, and Jamie Lynn Spears, her sister. The Twitter and Instagram and social media has been a buzz about the feud between the two of them, and we're going to go ahead and look into it and see what's really going on and what happened between the two of them for this to happen and for this fallout to happen. Now, I do have my last Britney reading up here. I will link. A lot of that has come true already. We'll probably get a little bit of extra information about the Free Britney movement and what's going on there in this video. And remember, these readings are all alleged for entertainment purposes only. But first, I have a little bit of a surprise for you. Roll the tape. Today's video is sponsored by Scentbird. Scentbird is a fragrance-based subscription service where you can choose from over 600 brands from designer to indie. It's also flexible, which means you can skip any month without penalty. Scentbird allows you to choose exactly what you want for just $16 a month. You will receive a 30-day supply to try out, and you can upgrade to receive 2 or 3 products a month if you like. With my code, which is on the screen now and in the bio, it will only be $11 for your first month. They have unisex, perfume, and cologne options. Okay, so let's go over what Scentbird was able to send me. So they have these ingredients cards with what it is. This is John Vivardo's Artisan Blue. It has what's in it in the back, and then it slides up. You pull it out. Now, these are larger than your regular sample size by a significant amount. Like, this is about what a regular sample size is. So you do have a lot in here. It's a musky scent. It's a very masculine scent, out, chopping wood type of vibe. It's definitely a more mature scent. The next one here is Crown by English Laundry. Now, this one says it has grapefruit and lemon, so I'm really excited. Ooh, it's a little citrusy. This one, I think, is more of a daytime chilling with your friends. It's more of like a sort of light, fruity, airy scent. It smells a little bit different sprayed than it did in the bottle. And then last but not least, we have Confessions of a Rebel Morning After. This one has geranium and patchouli. This one smells literally like patchouli and lavender, super hard. It reminds me of like a crystal store, like a psychic store. Out of these three, I think the Crown one was my favorite. However, I still don't think I found my scent, so I might have to get another month of this. Remember to use my code on the screen right now at checkout for 30% off your Scentbird subscription. Stay tuned. Okay, so Jamie Lynn is going to be on the left. Oh my God. Not Jamie Lynn showing up as the Wheel of Fortune, which is golden opportunity. I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. And Britney showed up as the 10 of Pentacles, which is a ton of money. Yo, okay, reading over. Bye. We don't need to look at anymore. Okay, I have faith. I actually do have faith between the two of these. I actually hope they can come together. But the Four of Swords is like a rejection and a healing of wounds between the two of them. And so I'm going to tell you right now, there is a deep-rooted wound between the two of them that has to predate the conservatorship, or it's something that happened at the beginning of the conservatorship. Because the Wheel of Fortune is good luck and opportunity, and it does look like Jamie Lynn benefited a ton, right? And she consistently benefits from it, right? I guess being the Spears, that's going to happen. But it also looks to me like she is willing to do what she needs to do in order for the best outcome to happen. So I will say that I know everyone's going to drag Jamie Lynn, but I do think that out of everyone that in the family that we can get on our side, Team Britney, Free Britney side, it would be Jamie Lynn. So I wouldn't count her out just yet, and I'd be careful about dragging her too hard because I do think she's the only potential ally that we have. Now, is she there just yet? No, but I will tell you that the Four of Swords makes me think that there's something deep-rooted that's going on that we don't know about. The 10 of Pentacles is money as well. It does look like, I know they talked about her being in charge of Britney's financial estate. I don't know if that happened or not, but it looks like that conversation might happen again because the 10 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune tells me that she might have, there might be like, I'm not trying to defend Jamie Lynn, but I don't necessarily think that Jamie Lynn has bad ideas. I actually think that she has good ideas for helping Britney. So I don't think she's like clueless completely. And we do know that that Jamie Lynn is defensive of Britney. I remember that clip that a long time ago before all the chaos when she defended Britney because that girl came up to her and was like, move out of here. We don't want you in our neighborhood. And then Jamie Lynn goes, then move the F out. Like, so she does have a protective energy in her. So it's not that we can't get that energy out of her again. We just got to figure out what the Four of Swords is. But yeah, I do think that she has some good ideas in terms of creativity, in terms of, what she thinks Britney should do or how she should go about. Like, I do think that she does have some ideas. I'm not saying that she's perfect and flawless. I'm just saying the Wheel of Fortune is a double-edged sword, because while it does look like she is looking for a benefit here, I don't think that she's clueless either. Of course, a ton of money, of course. Okay. Again, the Page of Pentacles are expectations. There's a lot of expectations that were put on these girls at a young age. And the Page of Pentacles are about like having to reach those. And the Knight of Cups is about emotional growth. The Five of Wands is confrontation. I'm convinced that they have been pit against each other through forced expectations. I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know if it's coming from the family. I don't know if it's the dad, the mom. I don't know if it's just the pressure. But it definitely looks to me like these two are not. Here's the thing is like, I don't think that their fight happened organically. Let's just leave it at that. I think that there was foul play involved. And I think, to me, I'm not going to lie to you, I do feel like Jamie Lynn has spiteful energy. But I think Jamie Lynn has spiteful energy because she was told something that's not true. The Nine of Pentacles is like a me card. It's also like a single card, and that's like acquiring your wealth and stuff like that. And the High Priestess is distrust, okay, and ill timing, and the Judgment card is embarrassment, and that's like something the public doesn't know as well. So for me, there has to be something that was either fed to Britney that's not true, that Britney said something to Jamie Lynn about that then Jamie Lynn got pissed off about, or vice versa. There's just false information that is spread between the two of them that has caused this, and they've had a little bit of competition since they were younger, and I just see a mess in the middle of this. Like, I can't stop focusing on this. I don't agree with a lot of Jamie Lynn's actions, but I'm telling you, it's because she's under the impression that something else is going on. And I can't tell if it's like Britney did say something to her and she got pissed off about it and now she's being spiteful, or if it's like maybe someone fed something false to Britney and then she reacted, or if the whole thing is like false. I don't know, but there's a mess here. And so that's why it's like, all right, fine, then I'll just deal with this like a business. I won't deal with this like professional, because the Nine of Pentacles is not a card you want to pull for a family relationship. None of these are. So that's like, and I believe she said something about that where she feels like she's not dealing with her as a sister or whatever. And that is true. Yep, I knew it. We see self-sabotage, the Ten of Swords reverse. So the Ten of Swords is like, again, that's self-sabotage, which means they're both kind of screwing it up. The Lover's card is a separation between the two of them, and the Hermit's reverse as well. The Hermit is like getting out of, our shell, out of our comfort zone. It looks to me like I don't know if someone said something inappropriate about someone's boyfriend or husband or baby daddy or something, but it looks like there's some sort of conversation there that caused friction at some point. But I also will tell you that the Lover's card reversed and the Hermit reverse makes me think, again, there's someone in the middle here, like there's a person in the middle that fanned this flame on purpose. Yes, the Devil card. Because I see them doing spiteful things to each other, vengeful things to each other, but it's because of someone in the middle. This Devil card is a manipulative person. The Six of Wands is they come out smelling like roses, and the Eight of Wands is upright. I wouldn't even be surprised if we get information about this from Project Rose or whatever that is, because I just said coming out like roses, and I don't use that phrase. So maybe we'll get some tea on this with Project Rose. But the Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands tells me like, this person totally is able to change the narrative. And they're good. They're quick with it too. So Emperor and Empress are mom and dad, and the world's upright, which is unfinished business. So I'm sure the family has a part in this. That's their mom and dad. I think their mom and dad don't help. I definitely think they contribute to the pitting each other against each other. Because to me, it looks like, when you have, okay, this is what it's giving. Okay, especially with the Judgment card, which is embarrassed. It's giving, she does what we want her to do, so we like her. She's the golden child, and then you are the rebellious teen. That's what it's giving. It's giving like Jamie Lynn does what we tell her to do, so we love her for that. We give her everything. Britney doesn't do what we want her to do, so we don't like her. It's giving that. Because the world is upright, which means that this has to be something that's been going on for forever. This is back from when her family her parents were together. Like, that's how long ago it was that this has started. Strength card is a verse, King of Wands is a verse, and Hangman is a verse as well. A grudge that I won't let go of. What is that, though? Vulnerable, King of Wands, a grudge that I won't let go of. Jamie Lynn feels like something of hers got sabotaged because of Britney. And I don't know what it is. Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. And what's weird is I don't actually think Britney sabotaged this. I think someone else did. The Ace of Swords and the Seven of Cups means it was a different player. It was a different player in the game. Because what I hear is like, ready, player 2, which means that it wasn't who you think it was. And she doesn't know this. Yep, there's the siblings and the past. There's the failure. And the Magician is a verse, which is a sly communicator. Say one thing, do another. Yep, the Moon is lies. Deceit and deception. The Nine of Wands is a reverse, walking on eggshells, and the King of Swords, a slick talker. Someone who says one thing, does another. King of Swords, very sly. Now, it's hard to figure out who this is because they've been represented as a lot of different cards. So I know a lot of people are going to look at the King of Swords and be like, oh, it has to be an air sign. It doesn't have to be, because the King of Swords is like a sly talker and very manipulative at what they do. And they weave in and out. This person has weaved in and out for a long time. So it's difficult for me to pinpoint who this is, especially because this person uses multiple people. It's not just one person that they use to do their bidding. So they're very good at navigating this. The Two of Pentacles, there's someone on her payroll. I could tell you that right away. Two of Pentacles is a business connection, but I mean, everyone in our life's on a payroll, so it doesn't shock me. The Six of Swords is a verse, and the Justice card. So justice is what's fair is fair. So they're involved in the contract signings. They're involved, allegedly, they're involved in the legal stuff. They have been named in the legal documents as well, allegedly, because the Justice card makes me think that we know who they are. Justice system, legal documents, Two of Pentacles. There has to be somewhere in there. So they're definitely named somewhere. And the Six of Swords is the internet reverse. So to me, I don't know if the internet has been talking specifically about this person as much as they should, and I think that they want it that way. I believe that this person is the one that's fueling the narrative of Jamie Lynn versus Britney with the internet, because they don't want their name in it. The Six of Swords, it's like, I don't want my name in this, so I'm gonna fuel, because this person selling stories, sis, and they're trying to push the narrative of the two of them against her. So I said, be careful of dragging Jamie Lynn, because you might be contributing to exactly what they want. Like, you need to be very careful about how much you drag Jamie Lynn. It's not that she doesn't need to be held accountable. It's that I don't think that she's your issue. I don't think she's your villain. I don't think she's your nemesis. And I think you might be falling for a false narrative, especially because the Six of Swords makes me think of traveling. And when it's reversed, this person has stopped her vacations. I don't know how, but she definitely did something where she like either stopped a vacation or caused an issue with a vacation. There's some sort of issue with moving. Six of Swords, I can't figure out where that is. I don't know. There's an issue with traveling or an issue with moving. And it looks to me like they're involved somewhere. They have the hand there. I don't know if they helped facilitate her move or her house. I don't know what it is, but there's definitely something involved there. I don't know what that means. Yeah, Temperance is reversed, Page of Cups is reversed, and Five of Swords. This person is very petty and vengeful, and they've gone after people before. Like, this person, like, doesn't care. They have no feelings. They have no empathy. They're not attached to anyone. They'll use anyone to get to where they want to go. The Six of Pentacles is reversed. They have zero accountability for their actions. Queen of Cups reversed, and Death card here tells me that this person's on their way out anyways. This person won't last very much longer. They know that, though. That's why they're trying to cause as much damage as they can before they leave. The Three of Wands, they're being replaced. This person is being replaced by someone else. The Two of Swords reverse and the Knight of Wands, which tells me, again, they're being forced out. And the Knight of Wands tells me they're just, like, lashing out while they still can. Whoever this is getting forced out, and they will be out pretty soon. Interestingly enough, the Fool's reverse, which is like, don't be naive, and the Eight of Swords, the victim of circumstance, and Knight of Swords upright, I think that they're going to get in trouble legally for something adjacent to the conservatorship. Like, I think they're going to get nailed for something else, because this reminds me of, like, if you get nailed for tax evasion or fraud or something because the government started to look into you, allegedly for entertainers only. There's a lot of feminine energy here, so I'm not sure if it's a female energy or if this person just works with a lot of women. I'm not really sure, but regardless, yeah. Look at all this. There's fucking 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, this is not a queen. It's the king. But there's 3 queens and a king. It's a lot of feminine energy. Oh. Okay, so remember when I said that there was a lot of, like, I saw, like, other pop stars helping Britney, and that came true and that came to fruition? I think that at least one of those girls has had a bad interaction with this person. If not all of them, but one of them at least has had a bad interaction with this person. Yep, 5 of Pentacles reversed, 2 of Wands. I've fought with that person. They try to get power over me, and the 4 of Cups is upright. I was able to detach from them. They figured out that their claim to fame or their business wasn't real, allegedly for entertainers only. Sun is reversed as well, which means that they don't like this person, and they know their number. So you're looking at a little bit of a mess here. It looks like these are the next steps. So that's kind of what I see for Jamie Lynn and Britney Spears. Free Britney, baby. I do think she's going to be freed eventually. It's going to take a while. Girl, the legal system is slow, but I do think she's going to be free, or at least have some semblance of freedom. If there's anything else you want me to look at, or any other people you want me to look at, I know people keep wanting more Britney readings, but it's like, until all of it happens, until energy moves, it's hard to keep doing it, you know? The last one was a month ago, so, but hopefully you like that. And remember, these readings are all alleged for entertainers only. Follow me, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Antphrodite. There's a link down below to my PayPal if you'd like to tip. And hopefully you check out the sponsor of today's video. I would really appreciate it. I'll put the stuff across the bottom of this or the top, wherever. And I hope you guys really enjoy it. And yeah, use my code. And until next time, bye guys.